All right, this is the first entire G family backpacking trip of the season. We're down at low elevation, south of Riggins, Idaho, doing Rapid River. Goal is to get about 5.5 miles in today. We'll see how we do. All right, take two. 5 minutes in, baby G forgot her hat, and there's not a ton of shade in this canyon, so just hiked back to get the hat. Now to catch up with kiddos. We got it. Well, let's check. Maybe I didn't get this one. Maybe just a bull snake. I don't see a rattle in the sky. Yeah, so not a rattlesnake. Later, buddy. It's a big boy, though. Are you the butterfly fairy? How's everybody feeling?
How are you guys feeling?
You doing okay?
Good.
Is candy helping?
Candy.
Can you hear that water? Let's have a look. I don't have an answer for you. Sounds like Mom found something off the trail. Let's go have a look.
Killed in a mine accident.
1899. J.J. Jones. Died in a mine accident. Age 54. Was trying to figure out what was poking me in my foot. Just pulled this big guy right out of my flip-flop. It puts the goat heads in Boise to shame, that. Ow. Alright, water filtered, tent set up, phone charged. But the most important part of setting up a good campsite, the hammock. So it's about 7 o'clock at our campsite, and I don't know if you can see, we've got a deer way up there. I think they're coming down to get water at nighttime like they usually do. Captain's log, day 2. Mama G got a thorn this big through her foot. Baby G has a thorn stuck in his toe. Didn't quite remove it. Oh yeah, sorry, younger G, not baby G. One of the air mattresses got punctured by one of these giant thorns, because, I don't know, one of these trees here, huge thorns like I showed yesterday. repaired that one. One air mattress has a slow leak from last year. We'll work on sorting that. And today, we are going on a day hike to, well, let me show you. So we began our adventure at Rapid River Fish Hatchery, followed Rapid River up the canyon, until you get to the confluence. Somebody said there were campsites there. I did not really see any. There were a few down here on the way down the canyon. We turned right at the fork, and then we took this trail called Potter's Creek, and there's a little bit of a Potter's Flat up here where you can actually kind of find some flatbeds to camp, which is where we're at. So we're gonna follow this trail and try and get to Potter's Place. We'll see what we can find. And then maybe the Oregon Tipton mine. We'll see. So we had a change of plans. Decided to go to the McCrea homestead, or McCree. It's got a metal roof and an outhouse. I was expecting rotting timber in the ground. So it's pretty gnarly in here. We got a bunch of rat poop. Not a place where you'd want to stay. Bunch of old chewed up by rats sleeping bags, which is disgusting. Oh, what's in here? Oh my word. There is an old pot-bellied stove in here. Somebody left a couple sleeping bags that are still in decent shape. File. Old beds. I guess you could throw your sleeping bag up there. Some propane canisters. Heaven's Gate Marathon food stash. Closed lid securely. Rats. That is disgusting. I can hear a rat chewing on the floor right now. And I very, very much don't like rats from my... Oh, look, there's a decent amount of old supplies in there. From my days working at a warehouse. A grain seed warehouse when I was a kid. So we camped here in Potter's Flat last night. We were gonna go up this trail, but we didn't feel like crossing this creek because flow was pretty high. So we followed the Rapid River all the way down to McCree Place, which is that rat-infested homestead that I just showed you, which apparently is an aid stop for the Heaven's Gate Marathon. There's another cabin not too far up from here.
We're not going there, Dad.
We'll see. Baby G says
We are
no.
not.
We're not hiking more?
No.
What if I throw in another lollipop?
No. Nope. Not even.
What about younger G?
No.
You sure?
No.
Is that a hard no or like a soft no?
Hard
Other random relics from the McCrea cabin. A sign that says, "But did you something die?" Saw, pitchfork, rake. Notice that you can only occupy this under a permit from the Forest Service. Yeah, I don't want to stay in the rat cabin, thanks. Old cooler. This one makes me really question why there's a baby carriage out here. Like, who put a baby carriage on the back of a mule to bring out here? Horseshoe. Old. So weird. It's like an old barbecue smoker. Some old mining equipment. Much more recent barbecue. So we passed some very fresh bear scat on the way back to camp. Like, it wasn't there on our way out, and it was on the way back. So we've all been like extra paranoid. We have the bear spray handy. And then I was like, oh no, stop. Because there was something decent sized moving through the brush. Wild turkey. Wild turkey. We're all good. Yeah, we got a big old rattlesnake right in here.